Welcome to your 10-minute gentle stretch. When you're ready, find some space on your mat and we'll begin in our child's pose. So knees nice and wide here, walking those arms out nice and long and then pushing the hips back over your heels, getting that stretch to your upper back. Start to connect to those slow, deep breaths. We're going to walk both arms over to the left side of our mat, pushing our hips back still, but stretching out that right side body. We're going to hang out in these poses for around 30 seconds or so today, so make sure you are taking those slow inhales through your nose, expanding the rib cage, and then exhaling out through your mouth. Walking both hands over to the right side of the mat now, so stretching out that left side body, pushing our hips back over our heels still, and just finding a position that feels comfortable for you here. Throughout all of the poses that we do in this 10-minute class today, just find whatever works good for your body. This 10 minutes is just about slowing down mentally and physically and finding a place on the mat that feels good for you. From here, we're going to come into a 4-point position, so hands directly under our shoulders, knees under our hips. We're going to round through our spine, so pushing our spine up to the ceiling, and then arch through the back, eye gaze comes forward. We'll connect this to the breath as well, so as we push our back up and away, it's a nice big exhale. And then inhale as we bring our stomach down towards the floor, arching through that back, eye gaze comes forward. Take whatever pace you need to as you flow through these cat-cows. It might feel good to hold one posture longer than the other, but we'll do a few more rounds here. From here, we'll come into our downward dog position. So walking those hands slightly forward, we're going to fold ourselves in half, so pushing those hips up to the sky, then pushing our chest through towards our thighs, getting a nice big stretch to our upper back, and then gently pedaling out one leg and the other, holding each side for however long feels good for your body. From here, we'll come into what we call our world's greatest stretch. So we bring the left foot to the outside of both hands, drop the right knee down to the floor, and then we're going to bring the left elbow down towards the floor and reach it up to the sky. Our eye gaze is going to follow where our fingertips are going, so we're opening up through that chest. And then just bringing that elbow down as low as you can. It doesn't have to touch the floor, just get it as low as you comfortably can. We inhale, bring the elbow down. Exhale, we reach up towards the sky. We're going to stretch out those hamstrings next. So rocking our hips back, we straighten out the left leg. So you might have to reshuffle yourself around if you have to pull that left foot back a little bit closer to you. Then folding ourselves over that leg, flexing the toes back towards our face. Again, no straining here, just finding a position that you can comfortably hold and then channeling into that slow, deep breath. Gently rocking forward, coming out of that position. We're going to do our world's greatest stretch on the other side. So both hands down, we bring the right foot to the outside of our hands, left knee to the floor. Then we bring that right elbow down, aiming towards the floor and then reaching up to the sky. Our eye gaze follows our fingertips here. It might feel good as well to walk that foot out even a little bit wider, giving your hips a little bit more space here if you're not used to this stretch. Take it nice and slow. Inhale as we bring the elbow down, exhale as we reach up towards the sky. And we'll come into that hamstring stretch on the right. So we're straightening out that right leg. If you have to reshuffle that right foot into a more comfortable position, that's fine. Then folding ourselves over the leg, flexing the toes back towards our face, and then taking those nice, slow, deep breaths as we settle in here. Rocking forward, coming out of that pose now, we're going to come take a lie down onto our backs. We're going to come into a figure 4 stretch for our glutes. So we bring the left foot in front of the right knee, then we thread our hands through, holding onto that right thigh and just pulling it in towards us. And we'll switch to the other side. So stretching out that right glute, we bring the right foot in front of the left knee, then thread our hands through, holding on to that left thigh. We'll come into a lumbar twist now, so straightening out that left leg, hug the right knee in towards your chest. We're then going to straighten the right arm out next to us, pull the right knee over the left leg, and then we're looking towards those right fingertips. So we're getting a nice twist through our lower back, through our whole body here. Gently coming back to center here, we'll do the other side. So we straighten out the right leg, hug the left knee into our chest. We straighten the left arm out beside us and then pull the left knee over the right leg. Our eye gaze looks towards our left fingertips here. Slowly coming out of that position, we're going to come up seated now. So finding a cross-legged position, we're going to come into some seated cat-cow. So both hands onto our knees. We're going to inhale, push our chest through, looking up to the sky. Exhale, we push our back away, getting a nice big stretch through our upper back down to our lower back. Really connecting with the breath here to get the most out of this. So inhale, looking up, bringing the chest through. Exhale, pushing away. Again, if one position feels better than the other, you can hold that for longer. Just work at whatever pace feels good. Coming back to center here, we're going to reach our right fingertips or our right forearm, if you can reach, down to the floor, and then bringing that left arm over our body. We're trying to keep both sit bones grounding down onto the floor here, so try not to lift them off. And then just find whatever position feels comfortable for your neck, so whether that's looking up to your arm or down to the floor. We'll come over and do the other side now. So left fingertips or forearm down to the floor, and then reaching that right arm all the way over, grounding both sit bones down so that you get the most out of this stretch. Coming back to center, and we're going to finish our stretch today standing. So coming to the edge of your mat, reaching both arms up, inhale, and then exhale, we slowly roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, relaxing through your neck, head and shoulders, soft bend in your knees, and then just swaying side to side. From here, we'll leave our left fingertips reaching down to the floor, bend through that left knee as much as you need, and then reaching that right arm up to the sky, looking up towards those right fingertips. Bringing that right arm back down, we'll do the other side. So right fingertips stay on the floor, left arm reaches up to the sky. We've got a nice big bend through that right knee to help us unlock at the hips. We'll come back to center, hanging out in that forward fold, holding onto opposite elbows. Soft bend in the knees as we sway side to side. And then when you're ready, releasing both arms long, we'll slowly restack the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to standing. Couple of shoulder rolls at the top, and you are all done.